Hey everybody, I'm with Cathy Meyers. Many of you know that she runs Chatty Cathy's over on the grounds at MorningStar, and she has a tremendous story to tell of what the Father did to get her to this point. Cathy, you just take it off. Go ahead, lead the way.
All right. Well, a lot of people do ask me how I got started here and why am I doing a little coffee shop. It started when my husband went to go home to be with Jesus, and I was asking the Lord, so Lord, all our plans have changed now. So, what's on your heart? What can I do with the rest of my years I have left? How can I do something great for the Lord? Anyway, so I just happened to be sitting in a cute little coffee shop, and I was just sitting there and kind of enjoying the atmosphere, and I heard the Lord say, this is it. This is what we're going to do.
So how long was that after your husband died?
I was just a couple months.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was...
So you're still in grief, and you're going, Lord, now what, basically?
Yeah, for sure. And when he gave me that idea, and I go, really? I was like curious, what would that be? And I felt like he said, it's something we can do together. And so like a partnership with the Lord, because it's when you're used to being, we were married for 33 years, so it's kind of hard to just run out and do something by yourself, and you're used to having a partner. So God let me know he was going to be my partner.
That was a big risk as you stepping into that. So what did you do as you thought about that? What were some of the first steps you took?
Well, my first question is, where was it supposed to be? And so I was in California, and then I had been in Houston for a while, and those didn't seem like the right place. And then I came to visit MorningStar for about a month for a retreat to figure out what to do. And while I was here, the Lord told me to move here. And then about a year later, he highlighted this building and said, that's where it's supposed to be.
So wait, let's just stop. So you're in grief, you're going, Lord, what am I to do? You're sitting in a place and you're going, I think the Lord just gave me an idea. But you're even in California, you're not even where you are now. So not only did you give you the idea, he had to move you. Mm-hmm. I mean, here's how God works. Okay, keep talking.
Yeah, so I moved here, and so I knew it was supposed to be here, but I didn't know where. So it took a whole year before he actually showed me this place. At that time, someone else was leasing the building from MorningStar. And I happened to mention to them, I go, you know what, that building you're in would make a great coffee shop. And the lady said, yeah, it would, but you know what, we're not planning on moving. And I said, oh, okay. And then, believe it or not, like 1 month later, she says, come here, guess what, we're moving. And I go, really? Well, guess what, I already have a business card with your address on it. I know, it was so funny, because, I knew he said that, so I didn't know how long it would be, but I heard him clearly, it was supposed to be here. And then I had to put together a business plan and submit it to MorningStar, and they approved it. And I found out later that someone had a dream about there being a coffee shop here in this building. And they also had a vision by standing out by the lake. They saw a coffee house here. And so the leadership at MorningStar, the Lord already went ahead of me and prepared the way for me, because they had told the leadership over there that there was supposed to be a coffee house here. So that was quite amazing.
So what you're saying is, no matter what happens, even in death, the Father has some things planned for our futures. And even beyond your own thoughts, he's spoken into others' hearts and lives to set things up. He does so much more than we'd ever imagine. So you started the coffee shop. So tell us a little about it. We've got about a half a minute left. Let's get people to come and experience what you're in.
Well, it's not just a business. It's kind of like an undercover church. So there's a lot of prayer goes on here. We want to cultivate the peaceful atmosphere that the presence of the Lord brings. And we have lots of opportunity for prayer, for divine appointments, I try to serve healthy food for people. It's not only for their spirit, but for their body, and just to minister to people in different ways the Lord shows me.
Okay. Come to Chatty Cathy's. Enjoy the atmosphere and the very good coffee and other goodies. Thank you, Cathy.
All right, you're welcome.